Welcome to sports, everybody. The official opening for the 2012 Geneva Rutherford Girls National Basketball Tournament held this afternoon at the St. George's Gym in Grand Bahama. Our Regatta Lightborn was among the spectators.
Citizens of Catholic High in the gym, the R.M. Bailey Pacers have that New Providence magic. Watch the C.R. Walker Knights, always a threat. Riverdale Baptist from Maryland in the field of teams. Well, Jonquil Jones will play with Riverdale. St. John Green Giant ladies also tough on Grand Bahama. Agape out of Abaco, that special look, and ladies ready to play ball. Geneva Rutherford Girls National Tournament is about to get underway. The patron of the tournament, Geneva Rutherford, was taken by the growth of the tournament and a message.
The females in this country need to really make sure that your education is at its best, because you are the home builders, the nation builders, you are in the professions. We look to you to carry this country.
Bahamas Basketball Federation President Charlie Rubens wished all the teams much success. The Minister of Education, Desmond Bannister, with lots of encouragement. Play hard, have fun, and remember, the country is watching.
You are young ladies first of all, and I'm sure that during this tournament, you will conduct yourselves in such a manner that the entire country sees that you are ladies.
The tournament has a special meaning for the girls. Players like Jonquil Jones are product of the tournament. Girls just want to have fun and friends for life.
Take the opportunity during this tournament to make a few friends, because they are going to be lasting. They're going to be the ones who are going to be with you through the rest of your lives.
Now, you would have heard it alluded to that the Riverdale Baptist High Crusaders are in town to play some exhibition games at the Geneva Rutherford Tournament. Riverdale is the top-ranked team in Maryland and the fifth-ranked team in the United States. Leading the way is 6'3" Bahamian All-American forward Jonquil Jones, who is a product of the Hoyts program in Grand Bahama.
I'm kind of not used to all the attention, so it's kind of good to have all the attention and be recognized. And I'm just ready to play ball, and I'm just happy to be home and see my family and stuff.
You had a remarkable season thus far. You're playing exceptional well. Tell me at this point, how has your game turned around?
I mean, I guess got aggressive, and, I learned how to play ball. The American style is kind of different from the Bahamian style. And so you just got to go over there and just be ready to adjust and just try to get better no matter what you do.
You're going to be going to Clemson. You made that decision.
Yes, sir.
You and some of your teammates, how do you feel at this point?
I feel good about my decision. It's a good place, great family atmosphere, and the great coaches, so it's great.
Now, Riverdale head coach Diana Richardson says Jonquil has worked hard to get to her current level of play. In fact, she's been a ray of sunshine at Riverdale and has the ability to go much further.
Jonquil is such a worker. She just, and so coachable. And she wanted to get better, and she had a conversation with me after her first season and said, Coach, how can I get better? And we talked about different things she would need to do, putting up 500 shots every day, every morning. And she's done that ever since she's been there. And so she's developed. She's very coachable. Our staff loves her and the way she takes on this game. And that's why she's one of the top players in the country. She's an All-American.
Well, after winning the GSSA Senior Boys title last week, the C.I. Gibson Rattlers were honored with a special assembly this morning at the school's Marathon Road campus. Our Charles Fisher was there.
It was a special assembly to honor both senior boys and girls basketball teams. Girls for finishing third and the boys for capturing their 8th straight title. Student body all attentive when a fiery coach Kevin KJ Johnson took to the mic.
This team, we ran on the beach, we ran the steps, we never gave up. We never gave up. Most of all, our motto on this team is, Nick can tell you, you put God first, always, and he will direct your path. Number 2, we preach education, we preach going to class and getting your degree. And I thank all the teachers, you know who you are, who've been helping me, pushing these young men. When they're on the line, they come let me know, and they know what they get when they get on the line. They know exactly what they get. All right, basketball is third.
Physical Education Department head and GSSA President Alfred Forbes also praising the young man for fighting back in both games.
You know, there are many other big mouth teams in New Providence. I wouldn't call their names, but you know who they are. But let me tell you something. That sign up on the wall which says that we are second to none, that is absolutely true.
School's principal Elaine Williams says team proved what true champions are made of.
As the basketball team demonstrated heart, as the girls' teams demonstrated heart, I want to see this heart demonstrated here on this compound.
KJ and Forbes then went on record with this bold prediction.
C.C. Sweeten coach let her fire me. Ms. Williams can tell you, he never congratulated us. When he finally came out the changing room, he said to us, he's going to beat us in the U Campbell. He never congratulated this team. And for Monday, we've been working. I don't know if we're going to meet. I know where we're going in the U Campbell Championship. We're going to win it again. But say I kept saying, right.
This year, we're going to win the Hugh Campbell again.
Hugh Campbell tournament tips off Monday. It's anyone's ball game who wants it most. For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Charles Fisher.
All right, thanks a lot, Charles. Well, we don't get the opportunity that often to report on how some of the smaller schools are doing in their basketball season. Yesterday, though, our Nico Scavella made it a point to check out the action.
Everyone's been focusing on the GSSA and the BAISS the past couple of weeks, but one association that's been going strong is the Bahamas Scholastic Association. They had some games yesterday at the Tom the Bird Grant Park. In the junior boys, the Telios Cherubims got the win over Freedom Baptist 20-12. For Coach Maurice Fox, the win wasn't as clean as it should be.
It was a sloppy game. We missed a lot of layups. We played all right in the first half, but the second half was very sloppy. Missed some easy layups, missed passes. I mean, it was a sloppy half. We can play much better than that, and we play it down to the team's level. We play it to today, and that's something we can't do. We have a bigger team, Christian Heritage, that we need to play big against.
With the playoffs looming, Fox then addressed what needs to happen for his boys to come out on top.
We have to work on boxing out, definitely, when we're rebounding the ball. We have to work on boxing out. That's something that's been killing us throughout the season, and that's something we need to continue to improve on. The press is pretty all right, but we need to improve on that as well.
Moving on to the senior girls, Telios again got the win, but this time over the Mount Carmel Cavaliers 15-3. Coach Yves Pierre addressed what went wrong for his Lady Cavaliers.
The girls didn't come out, seems like they didn't come out to play today. I don't know. Telios wanted to win today, and they came out to play, and they won. This is the last game of the season. We're going into the playoffs now. What my girls need to do is they need to come out with some heart and come out every play hard. Or on the offensive side, they need to play. On the defensive side, they need to. I have no problem scoring 3, as long as they don't score more than 3. We got to come out and play deep.
For ZNS Total Sports, I'm Nico Scavella.
All right, thanks a lot, Nico. Moving away from basketball now, the Ministry of Youth, Sports and Culture putting its full support behind the Palm Key Marina development as they pay homage to sailing legend Sir Durward Knowles with a floating trophy named in his honor. Speaking on behalf of the ministry was head of the Regatta desk, Angelique Mckay.
Things like this that allows our culture to really continue, because as we all know, regattas is one of the things that really bonds all of our family islands. It's exciting to know that every year it will be traveling somewhere else, so other islands will be able to get that spotlight and be able to reach to some of the heights that Sir Durward has in attaining the gold medal, which is the creme de la creme in the sailing community.
Now, Chairman of the National Family Island Regatta, Danny Strawn, also shared his delight with the gesture. He was joined by Eleazor Barbara J. Johnson, who is just ecstatic with all that Palm Key has done for Sir Durward and the St. Valentine's Regatta.
Sir Durward has been the single largest sponsor of sloop sailing throughout the entire country, and he's been doing this all his life. So whatever growth you have seen taking place in the sport of sloop sailing, Sir Durward is to be commended for his support and sponsorship of sloop sailing throughout the entire, Bahamas.
I'm glad to see that how you all come up with this to help me and help sail in the country, because if you want it to be success, you must have that people pushing you. And if you don't have that push, you will not success.
Well, North Long Island High traveling to the Big Yard this past weekend to take part in the North Andros Invitational Track and Field Classic. Coach Jermaine Adley spoke about how his team fared.
We're doing great, getting some medals, not what we expected, but we're doing pretty good. It's really one step below nationals, so kind of bring them here to prepare them for the nationals in March in Nassau. just a lot of hard work, practice, and just having a positive attitude. Performance level is high. It's high performance level. It gives you a real good competition heading into nationals, and the competition level is very high. It's just a matter of putting in a little more practice, a little more work, and trying to cut down on some time and lowering your time to get into Nassau. You can probably get a medal there.
And that will do it for